There is the Revitalign Orthotic linen and leather blend slide sandal called Lisbon, and we are offering this at a price of $59.98. I just slipped into the same color as Rebecca, and what's cool about this is we're offering this slide style sandal on a very, very popular bottom from the Revitalign collection. It's $59.98. We do offer this in medium and wide widths, medium 5 through 10, whole and half sizes 11 and 12, and wide 6 through 10, whole and half sizes 11 and 12. And I have the pleasure of being joined by our dear friend Lara Supizio, who is going to talk all technology, but most importantly talk about how cute these shoes are.
Oh, we have such a great hour coming up, and I just found out that we've added one thong sandals. So we've got a great mix for you today, and this is definitely popular on that easy comfort outsole,
right?
But this is just, I mean, just the colorway
beautiful
alone.
Well, let's do that first, shall we? Okay, starting off, we're offering these in the black that you see here, black to the ground, by the way. Rebecca and I both slipped into the linen, of course, which is just a beautiful, great kind of natural linen color combination. Next to that is your pink. Then we go into the lime. Next to that is your blue. And finally, we have the elderberry, which is a beautiful purple color. Medium and wide widths, like I said, a 641034. So I kind of talked about the Waco and Spenco shoe companies coming together. Talk a little bit about the Revitalign technology, too.
I would love to. So Revitalign has been in business for over 50 years, making insoles based on orthotic grade comfort, designed by podiatrists, and we've sold over 100 million of them to date. So clearly we know what's happening and we know what's going on with orthotic support. This is no different here in this big deal in this Lisbon. You're going to get all of that heel comfort, the arch support, and we're going to talk more about it. Actually, maybe we should dive into that, because there's a great animation that shows you what you're getting. So it's that heel cupping that you're going to get from the moment your heel hits the ground. You're cradled in support, inner as well as outer arch support. And I'm talking about universal arch support. So don't worry if you have a high arch, a low arch. This is meant to suit everyone. And then as you continue taking your steps, you're going to be met by that beloved metatarsal dome. That's what you see represented in green. It's going to help alleviate stress and strain from the ball of your foot in all of our shoes. Now, this thermal graphic is a great image. If you think about that traditional slide, that's what you're looking at on the left-hand side. Where you see black, there's a void of contact, a void of color. We don't want that. We want you to have that Revitalign full contact comfort footbed. You see all of that rich coloration on the right-hand side. That's where you're getting that support. That's where our footbed is coming up to meet your foot, give you that support. We want you to be able to slip these on, go all day, not think about your feet, not worry about your feet. Like, that's a good shoe, right? So you're getting all of that, plus this great multimedia style to boot. You've got linen, you've got leather, you've got, this reminds me of, I think, saltwater taffy, right? I think about the Jersey Shore.
All of those colors?
Or an Easter basket. Like, the colors are beautiful. The design is beautiful. You've got lots of goring that has been very thoughtfully placed there, as well as on the top. Across the vamp, you've got that little triangle of gore there, as well as at the toes. So you've got lots of area for movement. You've got the open aeration in there. You can see all of that gore. You can see this heel cupping.
And it's thick. I mean, not only do you get the heel cupping, but look how much support you get under the heels. This is where most of the impact of your steps are going to go.
Right.
So I also love how snug my foot feels in the shoe,
It does.
Lara, because I, hate when I'm putting on a slide that I feel like I'm really struggling to keep on as I'm walking.
And that you'll slide right out of.
And that you'll slide right out of. This one, I feel like I am in this sandal. I am not going anywhere. It's not coming off. I don't even have the flip-flop, clip-clop sound when I'm walking. It just really,
it really feels like a gentle hug.
Yeah,
this has been really well designed with that goring and with the material placement. And to your point about that EVA outsole, you've got that material that sneakers are made of. So you know they're going to be comfortable, and then you top it off with all of that orthotic design and that heel cup and that arch support. Nobody's looking at Rebecca and saying, oh wow, it looks like she's wearing orthotic sandal.
And she just switched colors in the sandal, wearing it with the Denim & Company dress that we debuted last hour. But what I also love about this is, as we're planning for summer and getaways and all that stuff, the fewer the shoes you take with you in your luggage, the lighter the luggage your luggage will be.
Yes.
If I put 5 pair of my big size 12 shoes in a bag, it's going to weigh the bag
That's a whole
down.
suitcase.
That's a whole suitcase. It literally is. So here's a shoe that, again, will be the shoe that you can put on with a crop pant like Lara's doing, that you can wear with a little bit, you know, dressier pant set, or put on with Rebecca's dress, or a pair of shorts and a t-shirt for that matter. It gives you one sandal that you can do a lot of great things in, so you don't have to carry your whole shoe wardrobe. You just carry the one that you'll know that you'll be able to walk in all day.
That is so true, and this really does scream summer with that linen, but I feel like we've added that leather strap in there, and the design of this really does give it an elevated look, so you can take it up or down. It's not so sporty that it's going to look silly with a dress or with maybe a trouser pant. You could definitely do that, and to your point, this could be your one shoe to travel with.
I love the bunion coverage and the pinky toe coverage that you get on this too. That is an issue for me. If you're someone who has, you know, busted up feet like I do, then it's nice to know that you've got a shoe that's going to be pretty on your foot and then still give you the comfort of that orthotic-based technology built into it. So it's a good one to start the show. It's also under $60 for this shoe. So again, with the versatility you get, the great price, the combination of mixed media, the slide style, no toe post on this one. So this one does not have the thong post. It's a good one to try if you haven't already tried the technology. Now 400 pairs spoken for. Black linen is what I'm wearing. Lara is wearing the pink. We have the green. Lime green, thank you. That's the most limited choice. We have blue, which is kind of an aqua blue. I think that would look good with the aqua color in today's special
It reads
value.
a little robin's egg. It's really pretty.
Yeah, and then finally the elderberry, which is
lavender.
Your lavender purples,
Lots of coverage, so to your point, it's been designed to come up high enough on the vamp so you don't have that flipping and flopping, and it does give you that gentle hug. I love the goring because you know that it's going to move with you. It's not like a Frankenstein shoe. You've got a little bit of elevation. You've got that flat form, so you've got that style there. This is just going to be an easy one to wear and give you all of that comfort. I love that you've got ample room also in that toe box. Like, I don't like that some shoe manufacturers, they're designing shoes that don't fit the shape of our foot. We're not trying to put a square peg into a round hole. We're designing our shoes so that they meet the shape of your foot, right?
Wearing that square peg in the round hole is part of why my feet are all busted up with the different things that I've done to them over the years. We do. We just don't even think about it. And then you get to a point where it's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Well, here's the perfect shoe, giving you comfort, support. It feels like your athletic shoe with the bounce and recovery in a slide style sandal, where all the contours of that internal support system are coming up to meet the contours of your foot. So you really feel the engagement of the sole to your sole. And not for anything, but that makes your whole sole feel good, right? If your feet are happy, your whole body's happy.
If at the end of the day, they're not screaming at you, right? That's what we want. And that means you've got a great shoe. And I love how you could see Rebecca's foot. You didn't see lots of gapping and air underneath the sole of her foot. All you saw was her foot meeting the shoe. And that's what we want. We want to have all of that support from heel through arch to the ball of your foot. And another good point, Jane, these are ageless, right? I don't think you're ever too young or too old to start wearing the right shoes, start taking care of your feet. And you are definitely doing that when you wear a Revitalign shoe.
And not having to sacrifice the fashion that we're looking for when we're shopping for our summer sandals. So we've got black, We've got the very fashionable linen, which somehow this whole slide reminds me of Palm Royale. There's something very like Palm Royale about this country club look.
All the colors.
All the colors are beautiful. There's your pink. There's your lime. 800 remaining in lime. We have the blue. And then we have the elderberry, a 641034. Who should get medium, who should get wide, and how would you determine that?
I would say that these are true to size. It's nice because we don't always offer a full range of sizing.
With
Definitely,
wide,
though, if you tend to run a little wide,
Right.
I would definitely go with that wide
Right.
shoe. This is going to be a snug fit across the top. It's going to hug your foot. It's going to keep you in there.
Intentionally hugging so
Yes.
that it keeps, it stays on your foot, so you can, you know, be walking and not have to worry about your slide slipping off.
And there's no break-in time. This isn't something that you've got to let your foot get adjusted to.
Right.
This is slip it on out of the box and go about your day and just be supported and comfortable.
Right, just one simple slide, the perfect shoe to travel with, so you're not holding up the line at the TSA. As a matter of fact, you can put the socks on when you're going through the line, so
Yes,
you don't have to walk
I do
on
that.
the
I keep
barefoot.
the right. Yeah, I slip
You
the
do it
socks
too.
on because
So-
I'm afraid of what's walked on that
I know.
surface.
Isn't that crazy? All the things we have to think about. But certainly, it doesn't. You don't have to worry about compromising your style when you make those concessions. So this is a black that is all black to the ground. All other colors are done with that rich kind of brown outsole.
Like a gum
There's-
sole.
Yeah, the gum sole. There's your linen. There's Lara's pink. We have the lime. We have the blue, which is kind of a robin's egg or aqua.
Yeah.
And then the elderberry, which is a beautiful purple. Continue in the process of placing your order for the big deal that has a comparable retail, almost $90. You're getting it for $59.98 today. So take advantage of that first look on that sandal.
I love that you brought up Palm Royale.